Does NVIDIA have more room to run? Well, in this video, we're going to find out. So I'm using the power of Gann. I'm using it on the weekly chart. And I have done a video before, maybe back in January, I did a video that just said before the split, I made the video when it was around like $550 or something. I was saying that it's going to go to 700, maybe 1200, maybe 1700, and I showed the targets on Gann, and it became true. Right? You can see this video right here. Here's a clip from it. So now that we know this is confirmed support, what does price usually do? Well, it gravitates to the next level. So the next level is here, $700, right? And the arcs even above could be possibly 1,200, maybe even 1,700 up here, right? So in that clip, you can see that everything came true since I predicted it back in January. And since the stock split, I had to do a new scale for the chart because the chart does not go that high anymore. It's back in the 100s. It's not back in the thousands, right? So this is the new scale, and this is the new 45, right? This is the new 45-degree angle right here. And what we can really see is how important it was throughout time on this new scale, right? Going back since 2002, it was support. Wick through a little bit, but it still was support. And then the orange line was resistance, and then the arc was resistance, and then it flipped it to resistance right here, then resistance again, right? See, look how important that 45-degree angle was. And then resistance here. And then what do we know? Well, price right here in 2017 finally broke above the 45 again. After how many years? 2017 and then back in 2011, right? So many, many years before it tried to flip it to support, but then it could not, was resistance again, but then it finally made it up to the blue level here, right? So it was at the orange level for many years, then at the blue level for not that many years, but then it finally confirmed during COVID that this 45 is definitely support, which made its way break higher to the arcs, back testing the 45 for the last time right here. And then it made its way to the green level, right? So this is the new scale, right? So the last chart that I showed you came true. And so this one means that it should come true as well. So what is it really telling us now when we zoom in? Well, it's telling us that this green level right here, sitting around 121.40, 121.39 or so, is the new level to hold, right? But if you look in the past, right, we can see that some levels down here, it goes up and down, up and down, up and down, but ultimately it comes to a support. So how long will that take, right? Will it take many, many weeks or years or whatever? That is a possibility. But the way we've been seeing the growth in this stock from when it broke above the arc here back in January of 2023, it only took 6 months to get to the next level. That is an insane amount of time from when it broke this resistance. And now it's at the new level. So if this growth rate continues, then it can make it up to the arcs possibly in the next 6 months. So that would be what? Maybe right like January of 2025, maybe February 2025. That means it could get to the arc maybe around $240 by February of 2025, right? But if it does take more time, it could follow the arc down. Maybe it would get 213 by 2025 in September, or maybe in May of 2026 it'll be 188, right? We don't know exactly what in time it's going to be, but we know that if this is going to flip to support, it's going to gravitate to the next level. And the next level is the bottom arc and then possibly the top arc right here into the 300s or high 200s depending on time, right? So what we can really see though when we zoom out is that this level was hit in early June, right? This is when that level hit, right? So if we go expand time out, the next vertical line kind of sits here in 2032. So if this remains true, that price will gravitate to the next arcs, and then after the arcs, they'll flip to support, then the next level will get hit. That means the next level does indeed sit at 1800 again, right? Which is a massive increase from today's price. Like, how big of an increase would that be? Well, that's basically 1400%. Big increase, right? Which would be a big increase in market cap too, which seems unbelievable now, but also when the chart was here at the orange level, didn't we think this market cap right up here was unbelievable, right? It's all relative in how we look at things, right? So I wouldn't really count that out. The next level does sit here around 1800, 1900, but we do need to take one step at a time. But I just want to show you how accurate Gann can be. And we saw in that video that I made back in January that things came true, which means, like I said before, if this green level holds as support, then these arcs will come true. And if this gets flipped to support the top arc, then this level up here, this magical number of 1900, will also come true.